Good afternoon, Parkland family and
Hi,
friends.
Parkland.
It's Beth and Jason with this week's edition of the Bulletin. We are coming to you today from the Worship Center, which is the gym, formerly known as the gym, and we are super excited to be worshiping together, and so we thought we would bring you the Bulletin from the gym today.
Yes, this week we welcomed everybody back. It's a new year, and we're all back here together in the gym. I think we had about 130 for worship on Sunday morning. The broadcast went well. The seating went well. The transition between Sunday school and worship went well. It's different worshiping in here, but since March the 8th, this is the first time that we've all been able to be together in one room, and it was just wonderful to be here.
I think if I remember Pastor Chris saying we can get 240 people in here in the gym safely. So the 130, we've got 100 more spots. So if you weren't here Sunday and you're comfortable coming back this week, come give us a try in the gym.
And our seats are grouped in family groups.
Yep.
So there's seats from 1 to I think 6 together. They're all spaced out 6 feet apart, at least 6 feet apart. Some of them are spaced more than that. So we'd love for you to come on Sunday and see what we're doing. There's a couple of things that we are going to change, I think, signage-wise outside to help direct people back to this part of the building, because it is kind of confusing if you're a guest.
We had a couple of guests that drove down Shepherdsville Road and didn't know we were here. So luckily they found us and they told us that. So we're going to add some helpful hints out in the front part of the parking lot this week.
And speaking of welcome back to church, we are starting our discipleship. This is the first week of our Here Journals. It was wonderful to look on Sunday. Pastor Chris did a wonderful teaching and walking through Genesis chapter 1 and how to take sermon notes and how to journal with our Here Journals that we're doing. It's not too late to get your journal. We're just in the first week of reading. So if you still want to journal, call the church office. I think there's a form online to get your books. These classes some of them are meeting by Zoom. I think
mine is by Zoom, yes.
And some are meeting here. I think on Wednesday evenings, we've made available childcare between 6 and 8 if your group wanted to meet here. So that's available just on Wednesdays, though.
Right, only Wednesday.
Now, just because we started a group this week doesn't mean that you can't start a group later in the year. This is just if we want to get in on the beginning of the readings and start the year together.
The groups can start any time. So if you're reading by yourself, if you're doing this alone and you have a couple of friends that are doing it alone, and in a month or so you think we need to get together, you can start a group anytime. But if you want to start the year on the reading plan, you probably need to get a journal this Sunday.
Yeah. It's not too late, but it's fast approaching to start the beginning of the year. You can do this at any time.
Correct.
But it's exciting to see people together taking notes.
It was really, I sat up front Sunday, and it was really interesting to see the quantity of people taking notes. Just the fact that they were so into it and they all had something to write on that looked alike and kind of kept an order of things. So I thought it was really cool how many people were taking notes. So we're good.
Yeah, and so this is last Sunday. Don't forget, if you need a journal, either pick it up here on Sunday or fill out the form online, or just stop by the church office. Yes. We have them available, all that.
Yes.
A couple of reminders for worship on Sunday. We have early Sunday school at 8:30. Then we worship in the gym at 9:45. And then we have our Sunday school at 11. Now, there are classes that are meeting both online through Zoom, and then there's classes that are meeting here in person. And then we have our doors that are open. So Beth, tell us about our doors.
Okay, if you come at 8:30, if you come for the 8:30 Sunday school, we're going to ask you to come in door 3. Door 3 is the handicap door. That will get you in, get you checked in and your temperature taken, and you can go right to Sunday school. After that, you will go in door 5, which is the gym for your door. And it will be open from 9:15 to 10, and then from 10:45 to 11:15. So if you're coming for worship or second Sunday school at 11, you will come in door 5, and there'll be people there to greet you as well.
So it worked out really well on Sunday.
It did work out well. Yes, it did. It worked out really well.
Then another exciting thing about being here in the gym, worshiping together, is we can actually take up an offering this week.
Yes.
We've not been able to pass the plates, but there's a way that we can logistically take up an offering this week. So that's kind of a nice element of worship that we're able to add back into what we're doing because we're spaced out here in the gym.
Yeah, now how we're going to do this so you won't panic is there will be ushers or offering taker-uppers, if you will. They will wear gloves and they will have a plate and they will walk by you with the plate, and then you're able to put your offering in the plate as they walk by. So we're not really passing plates. The only person that will touch it is the usher with gloves on, and then the chairs are spaced so far apart that they can walk between the chair pods, and it will be you'll be giving your offering. Offering is a part of worship, and we wanted to get that back to put that back into our worship this Sunday morning. So you can look for someone to walk by you with an offering plate during the offering time and put your offering in there.
And it's a real quick process, no touch or anything.
Yes,
So it's exciting. I'm excited to add this back in.
It'll get.
And speaking of offerings, our goal for Lottie Moon was $31,000, which is a half a year.
It's a ratio.
Yes, for the
half a family unit.
But the good news is, our update Sunday, we were over $34,000.
Yes. So we're at 34. Change that 1 to a 4, and we're there, and we're going to keep going.
Yeah.
So if you haven't had an opportunity to give yet, or maybe you were a little concerned about what's going on, then you still have 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, till end of January.
End of January to get your Lottie Moon money in, and who knows how far we'll go. That would just be yes.
And at this point, adding what we collected for Annie Armstrong
for Easter
Easter offering.
Mm-hmm.
We are almost around $50,000.
Yes, probably over 50 now that we have got this up to 34.
To give to missions, to make sure that the gospel is going out in North America and around the world. So thank you so much for being part of the missions giving. And let's just see how far we can go till the end of January.
If you're not really familiar with the titles of these, at Easter the offering is called Annie Armstrong, and the Easter Annie Armstrong offering goes to missionaries in North America. And then at Christmas, we collect the Lottie Moon offering, and that goes to missionaries who are around the world, except in North America, every other parts of the world. So we have now got offering and missionary support all around the globe.
So this is an exciting thing to be a part of.
Yes.
So.
All right. Well, guys, make sure you continue to watch us. And like we said last week, it's hard for us to believe that some people don't want to watch us, but they may not. So share the information with your friends. And if you need something, call the church office, and we will see you Sunday morning in the worship center.
Yes, in the gym.
Yes.
At 9:45 and Sunday school 8:30 and 11. So remember,
keep Jesus first in your life and
wear your mask. See you later.